Having waited a week, the weather's finally brightened up and we've got the first decent evening here of spring. So I've got myself back to this farm where I'm going to try and take out a few more rabbits this evening. And I'm just making my way here through the first gateway into the first field. And up ahead I've spotted this rabbit. This one sat out at about 80 yards and I can only just about see the top of its head from where I'm standing here. So I want to be getting in a little bit closer. So I start to stalk my way up this hedge line, going cautiously to try and keep my noise down as best I can. And once I get to this position here, I estimate myself to be about 55 yards away and decide to try and take this rabbit in the kneeling position. And once I'm comfortable, I take this rabbit with a nice decent heart and lung shot there. That's the first one in the bag this evening.
There we go, that's the rabbit you just saw me shoot. 55-yard shot, straight through the vital organs, nice and clean. And I can see that the rabbits are getting ready to pair up here now. There's a lot of fleas around this rabbit's ears and around the top of its head here, so that it can transfer the fleas backwards and forwards when they're mating. And they also, on the females, you'll get them down around here and around on their tail. I can see there's a lot of fleas on this rabbit, so I know that the breeding has probably already started. Okay, we'll gut this rabbit and we'll carry on and see if we can get some more tonight.
So now I've paunched that rabbit, I'll stick it in the bag where I'll later on prepare it properly for the table. And I'll move off now and see if I can get any more rabbits in another field. And I'm making my way here down the second field, and up ahead I've spotted the second rabbit of the evening. I estimate this one out to about 75 yards away, and this rabbit knows I'm there. It can see the sun shining over that hedgerow that you can see there and silhouetting the top of my head. So if I'm going to have any chance of getting in close to this rabbit, I'm going to have to do a slow crawl in. And once I get to this position here, again I estimate myself to be about 33 yards here, and I opt to take this one in a sitting position. I centre the crosshairs just behind this rabbit's eye and take it with a nice clean shot. That's rabbit number 2 in the bag.
There we are, that's number 2 in the bag. Took that one with a nice brain shot there, straight underneath the eye, and a good clean kill. So I was happy with that shot. Right, I'll gut this one again now and we'll move on again.
The rabbits are definitely more relaxed here this evening than they was the last time I came here in the cold snap. It just goes to show how much of a difference a nice warm evening does make when out hunting. Now I've only managed to go 40 yards here before I've spotted some more rabbits up ahead. These are at least 80 yards away, but as you can see in the background I've got a house there, so I'm not safe to take a shot from the angle that I'm at here. So I've decided the only way I'm going to have any chance of getting a shot off at one of these rabbits is to crawl my way up the bank and hope the rabbits stay put for me to take a shot as I get in a bit closer. And once I get to this position here, I stop and just catch my breath a moment, as I'm going to need to take a nice steady shot at 60 yards here. So now I'm feeling happy that I've got myself into a comfortable shooting position and my breathing's back right. I take aim here at this rabbit that sat most upright and centre the crosshairs on its head. And I squeeze the trigger and place that Bisley Magnum perfectly, and down goes rabbit number 3 of the evening. I'm doing really well so far, and the farmer's going to be really happy that I'm taking these rabbits out for him.
That I am well chuffed with. That was an absolute fantastic shot there. That rabbit was about 60 yards and I took it cleanly straight through the brain. Nice clean clinical shot. Went in and straight out the other side, as it does. I had a bit of a problem there though, because there's a house in the far distance that you can see if I zoom in for you. Just in the top corner there. So I had to make my way up the slope so I could shoot back down sort of this angle towards the hedge and give me a nice safe backstop. And I had to take this one lying flat on the floor, and I took it nice and cleanly, so I'm well happy with that shot. Okay, I'll gut this one again and we'll go to another field and see if we can get any more before the night's over.
So feeling happy with that last shot, I get myself together and all my kit and move off to the final field of the evening. And once I got there, I spotted the 4th and final rabbit of the evening. And I've been stalking my way into this rabbit for the last 20 minutes here, just going nice and slowly, trying to get in as close as I can before taking the final shot of the evening. And once I get to this position here, I decide to take off the heavy game bag so as to help me to take as steady a shot as I possibly can. And once I'm ready, I shoulder the rifle and take aim for a headshot here at 40 yards. But as I squeezed the trigger, something just didn't feel right, and I think I slightly pulled the rifle there, and I know that rabbit's not a clean kill. So off camera I've had to run down and I've had to dispatch that rabbit by hand. It's not something I'm proud of, and it's something I try to avoid at all costs, but once in a while this does happen.
There we go, that's the last rabbit you just saw me shoot. I had to run down to this rabbit though. I could tell as soon as I pulled the trigger I'd actually pulled the rifle slightly off aim, and I consequently hit this rabbit straight through the eye. So I had to run over here quickly because I knew it wasn't a clean kill, and I had to stretch his neck to dispatch him cleanly. But luckily he didn't get to run away and make it through down into a burrow. So I'm really glad that I managed to get to this rabbit before it managed to escape. But with all the good intentions in the world, sometimes that's how it goes in the hunting field. But we got him, and that's the main thing. Right, we're really losing the light fast now. I think that'll probably be the last one I'm going to get this evening, but I've got one more field to try, so we'll just see how we go. Okay, we'll move on now.
It's been a successful evening's hunting, and I've managed to get 4 rabbits in the bag. So that's 4 less that will be undermining the farmer's hedgerows this year. He's going to be really happy with these results. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of me out hunting rabbits this evening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.